Yo, stop working on them rust buckets, man. The 36 is ready, get your keys.
That 36 is never ready.
Right, so we're on our way to MPE Automotive now. We're gonna go and see the progress on the E36. Anyone who follows me on Instagram will know it's probably the most problematic E36 I could have picked. Shout out Rear Wheel Drive Diaries. Yeah, I've had the car for a year. I've probably seen it about 3 times. It's basically an ornament in MPE Automotive. So let's just go and see how we're getting on with it.
Snapchat, I went ghost mode. Year 23 was grinding 2-4s, now we in year 24 on go, bro. Can't take my work rate heavy and Golo. She wanna link on Golo. No, if it ain't though, yo, don't phone. Big fish to grind from boatloads, Bolo.
Right, made it. Pick up the fridge. Shout out Wiggy and his driving. Right, so we're at MPE. Gonna show you around, see what other cars are in, and then we'll catch up with Matt and go through the E36 and what's been going on.
Soon give M's to the 0161 because this home is town. This town is home, Manchester loving a song. They lie for the lad, don't trust in that shit. I've been tired all night, still running it, kid. High rise and I'm tired, I'm flooding this shit. Rise back into the sky if you fuck with a kid. You're not that guy, stop gassing the G. She says she buy, I'm back in the free. I wanna fly right over the seas, Moldova or Greece. I'm lacking the peace. Word to my Somali brother, no birdies, I just need peace.
So here it is, 97 E36. I bought the car about a year ago. It's already modified. It's got the M50 engine out of a 525. It already had a few little bits, steering rack, purple tag steering rack, it had coilovers and a few extra bits. When I got the car, it had been sat for a year. So I brought it here to MPE. Matt went over it with a fine tooth comb, fixed a lot of issues that it had originally, like leaks and things like that. We fitted some 330i calipers off an E36 on the front. We fixed the hydro because the cylinder in the hydro wasn't working. Once we've gone through all these issues and we've got the car running, since then it's been nothing but problems. It's been in and out of here. It basically lives here now. It's been here for about 3-4 months. But I'll let Matt go through a little bit more in detail what he's done and what's left to do on the car.
So originally the car came in, it had various vac leaks, Perish rubber hoses, oil leak from the rocker cover, that sort of stuff. We went over it, repaired a lot of that, a couple of wiring gremlins from various historic modifications. Basically got it to a point where we could get it out on the road and test it. It lasted, was it a week?
Yeah,
like that, and then came back.
Yeah.
The original OBD socket was involved in a fire of sorts. So that was pretty much rendered useless until we repaired that. But diagnosing and sort of working through the problems proved to be quite difficult. Yeah, it was basically the symptoms were sort of developing and getting worse to the point where the car was almost undrivable. So went back to basics and sort of started testing sensors and found a load more wiring issues. Essentially the engine originated in a 92 to 94 525, so it's a very rare variant of the M50. Very minor differences, different loom, different knock sensors, that sort of stuff. And then the last time it came in as a non-runner, part of the timing case had suffered damage, so started a big engine strip down. Minor differences again on the timing cases. I'm more familiar with the M52 engines. The M50's got a male port for the coolant jacket, whereas the M52s have a female, so we had to send that off and get modified. Whilst we're in there, as you can see, we've replaced the timing chains, guides and tensioners, and resealed the sump. Then on reassembly, the head gasket was damaged around the front where it seals off the timing case. So head came off, light skim on there just to flatten it out, new head gasket, clean up on the block. Plus it gave us an opportunity to inspect the cylinders. Cylinder walls in really good condition, rings, etc, all good. So yeah, I build up, and then pretty much every time we get somewhere near, we come up against a little gremlin or wiring issue or part supply issue.
I think even when it was running, it was just having mechanical faults as well. Like for example, the drive shaft snapped,
yeah,
throttle cable snapped. Like it just seems like things were just going wrong left, right, and centre.
Being stood for a year after having a drift life never really did it any favours, did it?
Yeah. Shout out rear wheel drive diaries again.
Good solid used motor vehicle. So where we're at the moment, when we reinstalled the cams, timed it all up, turned the vehicle over as per good practice by hand. The exhaust cam actually snapped along a hairline crack. So then replacing the cam wasn't an easy thing either, because it's quite a rare individual cam for this engine.
Yeah, we found plenty of the cams that fit but wasn't the correct size. Was it 0.5 mil difference?
0.5 mil on the journal, yeah.
Yeah. So that was another thing that set us back quite a bit. Luckily, we managed to find one from someone on one of the Facebook forums. Travelled down same night, picked it up, dropped it off next day.
In A1 condition, it was better than the one that came out of it. So where we're at the minute, we've got engine ready to be timed up, reinstall the Vanos, got the coolant system to install, and then we'll be ready for a final sort of check over and a fire up.
Sounds good. Right, so overall, programmable assist is looking good. Car should be done soon. Hopefully some track content. Now you know why I've been saying this is the most problematic E36 in the UK right now. If you've had a more problematic E36, comment down below. Fucking hell, bro. Been in there so long. Dark out. Got you outside in the crocodiles.
Right, next time I'll show you what a real car is.